Boom, there we are. Hey folks, how's it going? It's Wednesday, Stardew Valley time with Jeffrey, Lisa, and shortly we'll have Nix. Hope you've all had a good week so far. Let's jump into this game. Put the keyboard over there. Don't need that at the moment.
Oh, wait. You know I've posted the link, right?
Posted the code, sorry, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
you joined.
I joined.
Well, we don't even have to do anything for next because it's 1st of summer.
Ah, okay.
Well, maybe clean.
Right.
If you want to do that.
Okay.
Your crops died.
Ah, yeah.
Someone can water the cat. I forgot where I put my heater.
Watering can.
Yes.
I can water the cat later.
Yes. Watering can in Dutch is gieter.
Heater.
Gieter, yes.
Heater. Okay.
Say it with more aggression. Gieter.
I don't think I feel I'm aggressive enough to be Dutch.
Everyone is if they want to be.
True.
I mean, it's not aggressive, it just sounds.
Yeah.
certain.
I suppose it's the same as the German language. It sounds very aggressive. There's a joke that sort of even saying "I love you" in German sounds quite scary.
Ich liebe dich. That was German, not Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was German.
Ich liebe dich. Doesn't sound that aggressive to me.
No.
Well, maybe.
Well, if you say it with a German accent and with a bit of energy, I suppose it'll come across quite aggressive.
Well, maybe. We're going for melons. I like melons.
And get one pepper, Jeffrey.
Yes, one pepper.
I have blueberries and tomatoes.
I'm going for 40 melons.
Ooh, 40 melons.
No, pepper. Melons are good money.
Okay.
They take a long time to grow,
Nice.
but big stumps. Especially when you have a lot, because melon is one of the only, there's like 3 crops that have a chance to grow into one big crop, and when you hit it with an axe, you will get way more than you know.
Okay.
You would get from like that patch. Yeah, if you didn't have it. What is it? Let me check. I need me thingy. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And ooh.
Okay, melon.
I learned something new today about Mormons.
Okay.
They, how do you say? Baptize people
Okay.
after they die.
Oh.
Yeah, that's new.
Yeah.
But they literally baptize people, and it's all in good. How do you say? They mean well because they want to save their souls, but they have like this practice of baptizing people after they died, including people that you know didn't really know what was going to happen.
Right.
And like a couple of people that were baptized by Mormons are the late like queen of my country,
Right.
to like the grandma of our current king. She got baptized, and her husband,
Okay.
and they decided like, okay, we're going to save those people. And do you know? I don't know. I think she's famous outside of the Netherlands, but you know Anne Frank is?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah, the Jewish girl with the diary.
Hmm.
She was baptized by the Mormons too.
Oh right.
Yeah, and Jewish community is not a big fan of that.
No.
And they basically were on a campaign to baptize all Holocaust victims, and like the organization that like the head of like the American Jewish whatever
Yeah.
uh, didn't really like that,
No. No. But
and yeah, it had to be settled in court, but the Jewish community won.
oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's. You can understand them doing it in like a good faith and with a good intention, but you're kind of stepping on people's toes,
yeah.
religious wise.
But they're
Ooh.
not that big in my country. I
No.
was taught it's mostly an American religion.
Yeah, there's America. There's some in the UK as well. Not many,
Yeah,
but
there are some here, not much, not many.
hey, DLive, thank you for the host on the homepage. Much appreciate that. Hope everyone at DLive's having a good Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine who used to be a Mormon. Some of his family still is, but he kind
US
of
and UK.
UK.
Oh wow.
He's talked about it a little bit, and says yeah they kind of make you believe only the Mormon religion is true, and then you have to follow this. And then when you realised it was all kind of not the case, he kind of experienced life for the first time. Then kind of broke away from it, and
I lost connection.
oh,
Uh,
we've lost Lisa.
wat was jij aan het bezig?
Water geven.
Doe ik wel mee.
Ik weet niet of het meegerekend is. Ik hoef even maar een klein stukje.
Yes, yeah. I wanted to say something. Yeah, it's a bit like Jehovah's. I mean, my family is Jehovah's Witnesses. You know, I can only say things about them.
Yeah.
Don't know much about Mormons, but it's definitely not the same religion. But the more I learn about Mormons, the more I see some similarities, like the control and
Yeah. That's right. It seems to be a similar theme of a lot of those type of religions, where they stop you from seeking information from outside, and you must always sort of
the preaching door to door. Mormons do that too.
yeah.
The only one of the biggest difference I saw is that Mormons are allowed to be a part of politics, to vote and all that kind of stuff. And Jehovah's Witnesses are completely almost anarchist. They do not how do you say recognize any political power,
Oh right.
or like they how do you say, they abide by the law. You know, they don't do illegal stuff because you don't want to end up in prison unless it really goes against their faith.
Yeah.
Because they have been imprisoned for some things in my country. Because we had up until the late 80s, I think we had military service,
Oh yeah.
draftees,
Yeah.
and they are not allowed to join the military or any political cause, like anything to do with the government. So, and of course, the army is a government thing, so they refused to serve their time, and so they were all imprisoned in my country.
Yeah.
And I know in America where like sometimes America is fairly political
Oh yeah,
country.
yeah.
In some schools where you like it's the rule to greet the flag or sing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They refuse, and that can get them into trouble.
Ah,
But yeah, nothing political wise is allowed.
yeah. I didn't know that. That's interesting. No, interestingly, the most I've learned about Mormons is the likes of South Park. Um, they sort of everything in there is kind of researched quite accurately.
Yeah, there was this thing with Mormons, but also with Scientology that South Park did it. So I was like,
Mm.
it's uh, it's fake. It's how do you say exaggerated.
Yeah,
And then I researched it myself and was like, this is legit.
mm. Yeah. They kind of do it in a fun kind of way. You go, well, nah, that can't be real. But then
Then it's real.
it is real. Yeah. Which is it's a good thing about the South Park cartoon is that they kind of highlight and poke fun at things and go, well, this is what is actually going on. How crazy is it?
Trey Parker and I
Matt
forgot his
Stone.
name. Matt Stone, yes. They wrote a musical about Mormons too.
Yeah, I've seen that 3 times now.
Yeah,
Really good stage show. Lots of fun. Very funny, very entertaining. Good story. Uh,
yeah, something about Mormons, and then like well, like when they on a mission, and then the African warlord comes or something, right?
yeah, yeah. Basically not only does it highlight Mormons, but also what goes on in Africa and what happens to young women.
Yeah.
So it makes like a fun kind of story out of it, but at the same time shows the horrific goings on, and sort of actually shows the Mormons actually being of help because they challenge the warlords.
Yeah, I remember the Mormons not being angry about your musical. They didn't dislike it.
No, actually, my friend who say used to be a Mormon went and saw it. Yeah, they they didn't say any lies. They didn't exaggerate. They didn't really say Mormons are bad. They just kind of make a little joke here and there. But no, it seems to be quite respectful. But at the same time, goes, well, isn't this a bit funny?
Yes. I don't know about if maybe you know because of your friend, but I don't know if Mormons shun like the Jehovah's Witnesses do.
I don't think they do. No, they don't really shun. They still would prefer you to kind of come back to the religion, but they don't all out ignore you and kind of exclude you from the family, like
Yeah,
Jehovah's
Jehovah's
Witnesses would.
Witnesses. It's not one of the things I'm quite against.
Yeah, it's things. So you should have the option to kind of choose your own kind of religion, and sort of be respected for that. And I know, yeah, you don't. You get completely isolated from the family
Yeah.
if you're not careful.
Yeah, it's they're very closed.
Hmm.
They don't allow anything that's not completely according to the rules.
Yeah.
And then while it's close to the outside, it's your whole life is nothing's private towards like the elders or the other congregation members.
Oh no, yeah. You have to tell them your whole life and everything you do, even the
They
most
can
intimate.
just enter your house and look to your stuff just to check if you don't own any Harry Potter toys or whatever.
Hmm.
I've seen it happen, literally. My family.
Yeah.
the elders, the people just, how do you say, um, the social control, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a bit, yeah, I don't like it. But I see I have 2 viewers.
I don't know what's going on with my connection right now, but
Oh, we've lost you again.
I hope I did a lot of fencing, placing fences and shit. So I hope that works.
Hmm.
We got you back.
Internet?
Steam.
Steam.
Moet wel. Waarom zou jouw internet wel stabiel werken?
Ja, en Discord haat ik niet. I think you understood 3 words from that.
Yeah, about these 2 words.
Discord, Steam, and internet.
Yes.
We use the same for those.
I suppose the names for services, I suppose.
Yeah.
So is the game crashing or just dropping?
No, it's just it's Steam connection. She has a problem with.
Oh.
Yeah, it's.
But if it
I
was
just
internet,
keep losing connection.
what I was saying, like if it is internet, then Discord shouldn't be working either.
True.
And if it's a computer, then the game itself would, you know, lag and crash and whatever. It's Steam in Dutch is storm.
Storm.
Storm. Yes.
Okay.
The steamship is a stoomboot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of Steam, do you see much of like the subculture of steampunk?
No, I haven't. I like it, but it's one of the only subcultures I never really read novels about or play. Well, some people say that the style of Final Fantasy VII is steampunk. I don't completely agree.
Yeah, it's more. I think there's like a branch called diesel punk. It's the same idea, but kind of oily machinery kind of thing.
Yeah, this is one diesel punk game I like. It's an RTS. It's what's it called? Iron Harvest.
Okay.
No, but I don't know much about steampunk, honestly.
Yeah, so I know it's supposed to have come originally from like certain novels that kind of set as like a futuristic view of the world, but from a Victorian viewpoint. So everything powered by steam, but what would things be like in the future if steam was the only source of power?
Yeah, I always liked it. I like diesel punk too. I like cyberpunk. I like. You've got more. Like you also have like retro futuristic, like how in the 50s they saw space travel and aliens. I really like that aesthetic.
Yeah. I think there's something based on like the 50s. Was it they called it atom punk? So everything powered by nuclear stuff, and like you got everything has rings around it, and kind of you have ray guns.
Like Fallout.
Yeah, I suppose Fallout would be like an atom punk kind of idea.
Yeah, atom punk would be like. Depends what you call it. Yes.
Yeah, but it all kind of crosses over. I'm part of a group on Facebook where people post something, and it's kind of more diesel punk or atom punk, and there's a lot of people go, "Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the look of that." And there's a few that goes, "Well, that's not exactly steampunk because it doesn't do this and doesn't do that." And they say, "Well, it's all kind of crosses over anyway."
You mean like gatekeepers or all fun?
Yeah, a little bit of gatekeeping. Say, well, it's not quite steam enough to be steampunk. But it's still a futuristic view of the worlds from a set point in history. So it all kind of lines up. It's just from what viewpoint you want to see it from. But
I wonder if you got RuneScape now, because it used to be pure like high fantasy. Now you have electricity in it, so
okay.
with invention, and you can literally put like electric devices on your armor, like knight armor,
Right.
that gives you like bonuses, and you see all these gears turning, and it's power blast something. It's its own thing. No, I don't mind steampunk.
So actually, I decided to go on a slight spin, dressed as like a steampunk kind of costume as such for a friend's wedding. They were going. Their theme for their wedding was like Victorian, Edwardian, historical kind of feel.
Yeah, I like
Nice.
So I thought, okay, I can probably get away with being a bit steampunk. I can be like a futuristic sort of Victorian dress. So I dressed into like a lot of browns, kind of a waistcoat, and sort of with a high collar, like a Victorian type collar. But then I had spiky hair and went slightly punk with it. I thought, okay, I can get away with this. And there's a picture of like everyone dressed in black and more fancy attire, and then I'm just me in the middle with a massive spiky haircut.
Nice. Yeah, I honestly don't know about many, like this steampunk media, any games or shows. So.
Yeah, so you don't really see a lot of it really in games. It's so, I think
Dishonored?
I think some of like the kind of factory building games and stuff tend to
Yeah,
kind of touch on that. Where you sort of you have like primitive resources like either steam or conveyor belts, but you still have to make quite an automated factory out of those components.
You know Dishonored?
Yeah, Dishonored, yeah.
I think that one's maybe.
Okay.
I haven't played it, but
It definitely has that kind of feel to it, where it's yeah, it's got quite a futuristic view, but set in a certain time period.
I'm at 68 in the mines, but I have to leave now.
Oh.
That's no bueno. Speaking of no bueno, I don't think I have any buenos left.
No Brainos.
You know, but we've got buenos in England.
Yeah, the chocolates. Oh yeah, I love Brainos.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice.
I think I'm allowed. Yeah, now we gotta leave because otherwise I'll die. Well, no one really dies in this game.
No, I suppose that's what makes it quite relaxing, because that you get a penalty, but you don't die. You don't game over.
No. You cannot really fail, you know, even if you have if you completely ruin your harvest and lose all your stuff, you will never get the game over. You can just, you know, get a free new axe and other stuff and continue playing.
Yeah.
There's no... Ugh. Slow down, Glimmers. Maybe people don't like Wednesdays.
Yeah.
They're all busy. I don't know.
Yeah, so even from like all my other channels, so there's just nothing
Yeah.
going on.
Any big international celebrations we
Uh,
happen to miss out on?
Not aware of. There's no big sports things, or
No, there's not, I think. Yeah, there's Champions League, what you call it, playoffs, but
hmm,
that's not that interesting anyway,
no.
compared to the.
But I think people who will watch streams or play games don't necessarily line up.
Hmm?
There isn't much of a crossover between interests.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think everyone must just be.
Yay, Ray.
Ooh,
I remember I was at this
Oh,
anime
and we can use the
convention.
bathhouse.
Huh?
We can use the bathhouse.
Yes, we can use Bedhouse now.
ah,
There was this anime convention I went to in 2016 during the World Cup,
oh yeah.
World Cup of football.
Hmm.
And like this, there was a really big convention, and they had like two movie theaters inside.
Oh, okay.
24/7 hours of anime movies.
Oh wow.
When there were any like football games, they would switch to the games, and all the geeks and nerds were very angry because no one liked football.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand that. It's sort of yeah, there might be one or two people that would maybe watch it, but yeah,
Not many.
yeah. I can't understand. They had something like that at the Download Rock Festival in the UK, where they have like a big screen inside a tent and with some beers, so you can go sit in the tent, drink and watch the football. But that was only like I think that's in the cinema tent where they were doing like playing movies, and they just put the scheduled in to put the football on, and then after the football just played more movies. But it wasn't, because it's like a rock festival. You can go and see a band or go see a movie or watch the football. It's a bit weird to have it inside a convention though.
Yeah. And no one liked it. Yeah, maybe all these. Sometimes I feel like the type of
No.
nerds they don't like to be reminded of sports because they were bad at gym.
Mm.
PA. PE. That's PE.
PE.
Physical education.
Oh yeah.
Not that I
PE.
was great.
Yeah, it's not to stereotype, but yeah, typically sports and geeks don't necessarily line up.
Well, stereotypes are there for a reason,
Mm.
There's some truth in it. It happened. What do you say? There's been enough cases to prove something for it to be true. Either that or that's like some kind of propaganda.
True, yeah.
But I wouldn't know who would write propaganda against anime fans.
No, there's, there might be one or two people out there.
That's true.
You know, as someone who kind of I identify as a geek, and I've never really been sporty. I don't mind working out and stuff, but I wouldn't necessarily choose going to play football over playing a game or doing something geeky. It just doesn't interest me. It doesn't kind of satisfy me mentally.
I never was great at team sports myself.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not too bad with team sport. As long as I know I've got like a defined kind of purpose in that team. So okay, my role is when the ball is here, I do this for the ball, kind of thing. Like if I'm playing defence, I look after a certain area and just get the ball out and stop it going near a goal, for instance. I can do that. It's a simple job role, and I can work within those confines. But I mostly kind of like I like doing solo sports where it's kind of my skill and purely my skill that determines whether I win. I suppose otherwise, if you're playing as a team and someone lets you down, then no matter how hard you try, you can still lose.
Yes.
You know, that's a little bit of team sport. 2 weeks ago, we at our friend's house we played snooker, like tabletop snooker.
Oh yeah.
So that was fun. So like a really old snooker table. We that kind of lay out on top of the dining table. So kind of cleared the table and put this snooker table top on top of the table and was able to play it in the dining area. We decided to team up because there was 5 of us. One sat and watched, and we had 2 people versus the other 2. I believe I lost that one. But it was fun. Because none of us were really that good, so it's like, well, doesn't matter who wins, just have a bit of fun and play. Hey, car guy, how's it going, dudes? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Wednesday.
Hello.
I got a surprise on my hunting game. Oh, what you get, car guy? Would you consider like esports as sports? Would you feel like if you're playing a game competitively in like a competition?
More like chess. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would accept it. I mean, it's the name, you know. It is what it is, and I don't have any problems with that. But I wouldn't, if you let's say you want to lose weight, I wouldn't accept esports.
No. No, it's definitely not. It's like athletic. It doesn't burn energy.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, but that's a form of sport. But I've never been good at that. I've never really played that competitively. That yeah, but no.
But I suppose you have certain sports which aren't for burning energy anyway. Is that thing like playing snooker could be considered a sport, or playing darts?
Yeah. Yeah, dart is popular in our country too.
Okay. Yeah, we have big tournaments in the UK for darts.
Yeah.
I think we have a few of the European darts players come over. Some interesting characters. It's not sort of it makes it a big fun event.
Yeah, always do. There's a lot that's very eccentric.
Yes, eccentric.
Kun je zo naar 68 komen, anders komen we nummer 70.
Yeah.
Sorry about the non-English. It just feels weird to be sitting next to Lisa when I have something solely to say to do it in the English.
That's okay.
Unnatural.
So it's starting a Red Deer Great One grind in one of my zones. There's a massive 9 legendary and I killed him and he's a diamond. And I got a diamond turkey yesterday. Awesome luck. He scored 266.7. Ooh. So what's a Red Deer Great One?
Ik ben op 69 en ik heb geen machine.
Waar is de ladder?
Overal nergens.
Overal en nergens. Waar is de ladder?
Geen idee. Ik denk beneden. Oh, ik heb wel. I managed to get to level 70.
Nice.
And you have to,
Nearly got struck by lightning there.
no. It can destroy your crops if you unlock. Eventually we can build like something that. What is it?
The
Lightning.
Yeah, lightning rods.
That helps. Yeah. I might want to try D-Live next stream. I feel like Glimesh is a bit, stagnant. Like
Yeah, that is worth a go.
the same 30 people that watch people on Glimesh are in all chats. And I never see new people.
True, yeah.
I still like it here, but maybe switch it up a bit.
Yeah, you talk about some people I know that will do one stream on one platform and then another day of the week they'll stream on another platform. Mainly people that have like Twitch affiliates where Twitch doesn't like you streaming in 2 places at the same time.
No.
But you might do like Monday on Glimish and then Wednesday on D-Live or but yeah, you don't have to stick to one place. And then I was watching someone earlier today on YouTube. They did their first YouTube stream, but they normally stream on Twitch. So they actually said during the YouTube stream that if my next stream will be back on Twitch on this time and day, and I'll be back on YouTube on this time of day.
Yes.
So you got options, and they try and pull people from both sides to go, well, if you want to watch more of me, then here's my times, here's my platform.
Yeah, I have affiliate on Twitch, but I'm not going back.
Yeah, if you like the kind of how the smaller communities a bit quieter, less kind of toxicity, I suppose.
Yeah, for me it's all about the toxicity. I don't like Twitch. It's just no fun.
No. So guy got Red Deer scored 266.7. A Red Deer Great One grind is a huge red deer that's a 10 fabled and has leaves in the antlers. It's a really old red deer. You gotta do a lockdown Friday. Hopefully, Captain Crab streams on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, cool! I haven't seen Crabs on YouTube. Hoping to do lockdown Friday. Watch this space. I might have something to go to, but I've not confirmed that yet. So, as it is, I'll be doing lockdown Friday.
Yeah, Amit did his best to find a song about Turkey.
Yeah, there's got to be songs out there somewhere.
I found one. He was very busy with his helping his mother with some stuff.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
I requested it for him.
Ah.
So it's in there.
Yeah, I'll still do that.
I would maybe look your old request thing, the general one.
Yeah.
Keep keep it, but look like
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
people first. Keep it as a reminder of what has been.
Yeah, because it's nice to kind of scroll back and go, oh yeah, that was a good song.
Ah.
But yeah, if splitting it up means you can like request ahead of time, go, oh, next time there's a sonar, can you play this song, kind of thing. You won't get lost. How's things going? Going pretty well, Max. How are you? It's good to see you, dude. Captain Krabs on YouTube, Captain Krabs on Twitch. Cool. Yeah, he's got his branding lined up. Captain Krabs has a animated avatar of a crab with a pirate hat. He made it himself. He's like a visual effects artist. So he made himself like his own little anime puppet thing of a crab, and it kind of moves and looks around like he does.
It's like a feature with a crab instead of an anime girl.
Yeah.
Can someone put some water in this bowl?
Can you do it?
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, use your watering can. Yes.
I'm already into town.
Gonna do some fishing today.
I'm gonna
You sent me the diamond red deer on Instagram. Okay, I'll just have a quick look at that.
once again.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool, car guy. Trophy rating diamond. So is that like a hunting game? Is it then, car guy?
Do we have any food left?
No idea.
Yes, cool. Counting down days until Insomnia 69, only 8 days, 13 hours, 35 minutes. That's exciting. Looking forward to the Insomnia Festival.
Insomnia, what's that again?
That's the gaming festival where you got like any new games that are coming out, or like indie games, or you can just go along, pick up a controller and try it out. Kind of a little bit like Gamescom, I think, which is in Germany. Where it's yeah, you just got like stalls and like game publishers, kind of trying to show off their latest game.
Expensive?
For like an all access ticket, it's £100 for 3 days of the festival.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
If you don't want all access, you can have like £80, but you go in after, go in later, and you don't have like any priority or anything. There's a PAX in America and Australia, but that's completely different. Same idea though. So PAX has an east and a west. No, yeah, an east and west, and Australia. Where we've got Insomnia and EGX in the UK. Germany has Gamescom.
I don't think we have anything.
I think the only thing you really have is TwitchCon. TwitchCon in Amsterdam.
Yes. And there's a couple of anime conventions and Comic Con Netherlands.
Ah, yeah, we have a few Comic Cons.
I haven't been to conventions in a while.
Yeah, I think the last one I went to was the Insomnia in April, because they did one in April and one in August. And the one in April was quite small, and it was on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And we went on Monday, and it's like, well, this is kind of boring now. We've seen everything. We've walked around like 3 times. So this one coming up, they've dropped the Monday completely after a lot of feedback of people going, well, the Monday was pointless. We'd seen everything by the Sunday. So they've they've dropped the day. But they have what they call like a bring your own computer, and they have one of the halls is just rows and rows of benches, tables where you can take your computer along, plug it in. There's like a power socket, a network socket, and you just sit there with your computer and play multiplayer games with everyone else who's there. And then occasionally have a walk around the convention, then walk back to your computer and keep playing.
Well, that part I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
But yeah, you can even camp. They can set up your own tent inside the hall, and you just crawl into your tent, sleep, wake up, keep playing games. Then at the end of the day, go back into your tent. Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
No.
But they have something. There's a sister event local to me. I didn't know. It's just down the road from me, where it's just the computers, like the sitting playing games part without the convention. So if you're into like just staying up all hours of the day playing computer games, then there's a thing for that.
Yeah, I don't like conventions no more. Maybe it's different in the UK, but there's a lot of toxicity here, you know.
Oh, okay.
Geeks are very toxic.
Yeah, I suppose. Have you got sort of, they say like gatekeeping, where they say, well, unless you do exactly the way people want, then you're not doing it properly.
Yes, well, it's mostly about the anime conventions. I don't know much about the regular Comic-Con, but also a lot of, they say, molesting.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, but wearing, she has a big cleavage in that cosplay, so she wants to be, you know, she's open to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We have this cosplay is not consenting posters everywhere because of those reasons.
Yeah, I've heard that that phrase around a few conventions, even in the UK, where just because you're dressed
History
as
will remember your contribution to this.
like a sexy anime character does not mean you can be touched or people interact with you physically. It's all, you're dressing as a character. You're not that character. You're not to be, you say, molested or touched without consent.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like the people. Anyone that can come to the mine, because I'm at 74. It's one until we get an elevator. And I don't have no elevator.
I'm on the beach. That's like any other.
Ooh,
I don't have any mining gear with me.
Apparently, the bring your own computer has hit over 1,000 entrants for this convention. So there's going to be over 1,000 people sat there playing games. I'll take a photo when I get there. It's quite a sight to see. It's just like sort of rows and rows of people playing games.
But Jackie, is it possible for you to go to the mines?
To me?
The mines, yeah.
With your pickaxe and go to level 74.
Okay.
Because I want the next level, because every, how do you say, multiply by 5, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
You get an elevator, and it saves you progress, and I'm at 74 without energy. So if you can find plus ladder, it would help a lot.
Cool, I'm on my way there.
I'm trying to join too. I'm gonna get my pickaxe.
You have car show.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm not sure there's any car shows like that car guy, where it's showing off the latest ones. You see a lot of that in America, where it's like the latest model unveiled and stuff. But I'm not sure if the UK have that.
No, fuck, I'm being attacked.
Right, nearly at the mines.
I mean,
On my way.
goodness me. Godverdomme.
Oh yeah, Max will be with me at Insomnia, and he's going to try and stream from there as well.
Oh, nice.
He streams too?
Yeah, he's doing little bits here and there. Just mainly kind of IRL stuff.
What platform?
Twitch.
Yes. I still watch on Twitch. I don't want to be there myself no more. Just break some rocks.
Smash rocks.
Gonna try my best. We're all gonna die, by the way.
No, we're not. If he finds it now, we will survive. I'm all out of energy. Okay, next one will be. Okay, next one. We're not lucky.
Trying to find a ladder.
Hey, found it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Found it, we can,
There we go. Got the elevator.
now we will rush home. You coming?
Yep, that's for show.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the help. Yeah, but maybe that's like a stereotype that, you know, make a lot of jokes about, you know, the anime geeks being frustrated virgins.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have those problems of conventions for no reason, you know.
True.
It doesn't really matter what bed you sleep, so if you are afraid you won't make it to your own house, you can sleep in mine.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. We did it in our game every night just to make me uncomfortable.
Let's join you then.
You know, it saves you from dying. So.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes away.
No, it's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. you die.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
But still, you know, time goes fast in this game.
Oh, it does.
Almost home.
Chicago's one.
Almost to bed, I mean.
So, but you do wake up in your own bed, I think,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
which is weird.
You must sleepwalk. Wake up in the night, walk back to your own bed.
Well, the mayor comes by every night to empty your selling bin, so maybe he likes it.
Okay. No. Woke up in your bed.
Oh, then they changed that. Used to be in your always wake up in your own house.
Yeah. Chicago has
History
one of
will
the
remember your
other ones.
contribution to this.
Oh, a couple of likes on Facebook. Thank you, Amy, Oliver, and Jack for your likes on Facebook. Much appreciated.
I'm not gonna be able to join the mines again because I'm gonna upgrade my pickaxe.
I went to on a tour, thrift store tour with Umid yesterday. The thrift stores, right? Second hand. Thrift store? Yeah.
Sound correctly. Thank you, Max. We actually have a car show starts tomorrow called the Great British Motor Show. I think I've actually heard of that before. That's where they show off the new cars.
The thrift store is correct English?
A thrift store?
Yes, second hand.
Yes, thrift, yeah.
Yeah, I went on a tour with Umid yesterday for like 7 thrift stores. No,
Oh,
not
okay.
7. Five yesterday.
Hmm.
Skipped two. One was out of business,
Right.
and another one changed a lot lately. They like media, like games and CDs used to be €1 each,
Right.
and that didn't doesn't matter what it was, just €1 each. And one day I entered and they just followed like the internet prices plus some euros. So
Oh.
yeah, so I don't go there anymore.
Good news, I have one red cabbage seed.
Mm.
Nice.
And so we went there and it was fun. I found a like Fox leather bound Elder Scrolls art book for €1,
Okay.
and a World of Warcraft art book also €1,
Nice.
and the complete Black Butler manga set for €2.
Cool.
Kingdom Hearts manga, some more mangas. I only bought mangas and books. Oh, 2 Bruce Lee movies.
Ooh.
I like Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee's cool.
I mean, I never watch my DVDs or listen to my CDs, honestly, but I like collecting.
Yeah, it's nice to have those. I've got a few like DVDs that I've bought because I've seen the film and I like the film, but I've not actually watched that particular copy of the DVD. I've just kind of bought it because I want to collect it.
Same.
Especially like a lot of films being on streaming services now. You can just kind of click and watch it on a service, but it's just nice to have the DVD copy.
Yeah, I'm the same. I mean, oh, cutscene. I don't like Morris.
Same.
He's a bad man. We don't like Georgia. No Nix today?
She was going to be joining. I think she started up Stardew, so she might be with us in a couple of minutes. Might have been busy. But yes. There you go. You mention and she appears.
Hello.
Yo, next.
Hi.
Hi. The code is in the Junkie server.
Okay.
So I hope you can join.
There's all this trash in the water. It's not good.
No, it's not good. It's all because of Georgia.
Ah,
Eventually, if you defeat Georgia, you will get way less trash, I think.
okay.
If you walk around the town, you see trash zone, sometimes you see cans there or something there.
Right.
You can, there's like this event in year 3, you can clean up the town with a giant raccoon.
Oh, right.
Yes.
That's pretty
You
cool.
can,
Yeah, head off
Wait,
now. Hopefully see you Friday for lockdown. Okay, Max. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Actually, hopefully see you on Friday. The one in Chicago I saw Bugatti Veyron for the first time was blue on blue. Nice. The Veyron's a very nice looking car.
Which car?
Bugatti Veyron.
Oh, yes. I don't have money for that.
No, it's very fast, but it's very expensive.
Yes.
Hey, the Rez, how's it going, dude? Echo. Is that Echo on Jeffrey's side?
Hold on, let me just mute myself. It might be an echo coming from me.
I don't hear anything coming from you.
Ah, so every time you speak, Jeffrey, Lisa lights up as well in Discord?
Yes, but I can't kick her out of the room.
No. Yeah, so I think every time you speak, we hear you through Lisa's mic as well as your mic.
Yeah, and if I turn my sensitivity higher, you won't be able to hear me.
Yeah.
So Jeffrey just has to talk a little less loud.
Yeah, Jeffrey's just too loud.
Yeah,
Yes.
very loud.
My cat ears died, by the way.
Cabbage died.
Cat is dying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the wire inside or whatever is in there to keep it, it broke.
How's he going,
Just
Durez,
snap it.
anyway? Sorry, just saying hello to Durez.
Like the, I don't know if you see my stream, but it broke. Yeah. You can still wear them, but they
Oh,
fall
yeah,
off.
cat ears. Oh.
Yeah, I like it.
Then we have to get you new cat ears.
Yeah, but these were like a couple of euros at the discount store. So.
Ah. They did okay.
Yeah. You can wear the cat mask.
Yes, but that one frights people. Komt dit van een set hebben,
Hm?
Solo foto set hebben.
Ik kom wel even kijken.
Ja,
Ik overwoog wel een diadeem te halen met 2 prikken.
Where is my cat?
I don't know. Oh, I can see it, I think, with your Jason mask.
Yeah, I have this thing.
Yeah, I was just saying, how's it going, Durez? Good to speak to you. Good to see you. Yeah, we've got 2 of the other players sat quite close to each other, so they're almost sharing 2 microphones.
Yeah, I have my cat mask, but it kind of suffocates me.
Ah.
And it looks frightening. My cat hates it.
I suppose the cat looks at you and go, that's weird. Who are you? It's going okay. How you been? I've been pretty good, Durez. A little bit tired today. It's been a little bit of a sleepy day, but doing all right otherwise. Broken CD.
I kind of want to know who the one person is that keeps throwing broken CDs into the water.
Yeah.
Who does that?
It's not very nice throwing trash into the water.
No. I never do it.
Let's go back up to the farm.
Well, maybe like the crust of my bread. I don't eat the crust.
Don't eat the crust.
No, never did as a child, never will probably.
Okay. I always like the crust as the one of the best parts.
Yeah, a lot of people. I always give it to birds or whatever. I like birds. I like all animals.
Yeah.
Maybe not one.
No.
Well, wasps have their purpose.
Oh yeah, they've got a purpose, but I'd rather not have to deal with them.
Yes. I don't know what the purpose of ticks is though.
Yeah, mosquitoes.
Yeah. Mosquitoes just suck.
I mean, wasps clean up the mosquitoes, so that's their purpose. But yes.
Mosquitoes can give you illnesses.
True.
Ticks as well.
Like malaria. That's the big thing with mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
I heard someone join Discord.
Ah.
No, I just unmuted myself.
Ah.
Oh, that's goes weird.
To buy any new crops?
No, I need to wait for more crops to.
No, I mean next, since
Oh,
it's your
next.
first day.
Okay. You managed to buy any crops today, Nix?
No.
Well, you could buy melons if you have enough money for a couple. They're good money.
Hmm.
Otherwise, yeah, everything's fine. You know, you can't fail in this game.
Well, there's only one person who can.
Yes, yes, we played with someone who tried to play it competitive with us,
Competitive.
And he lost.
and he lost. And while we were not even, playing with him, but for some reason he made a weird calculation that if you planted grass, you would make most money, but it didn't work out. And then he just didn't like the game anymore and quit.
A bit of a sore loser.
Yes, but you don't play this game like that anyway, so.
No. No, it's. I don't think. You can't really think of Stardew as being competitive, really.
No, he called it efficient Stardew playing, and it wasn't fun.
The
Yeah.
word efficient is completely ruined for me. So whenever someone tells me that, I just,
Think of that week.
yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, I suppose there's quite a few games where you can try and calculate sort of the best way of doing things, but it takes all the fun out of it.
I mean, I kind of do it in this game anyway. Like, not this playthrough because I'm distracting myself constantly by talking. But when I do a solo game, I just know what's the best, way to getting rich the fastest.
Oh yeah. It's where like for money you can go, okay, this is the best way to get some money, but I'm not gonna make the game all about being 100% efficient. I'm just gonna enjoy it as well.
I'm yawning. I'm not tired, so.
I drank all my caffeine. I was behind this stuff. Yeah, I'm okay for the moment. So I drank quite a bit of caffeine, had some sugar.
I'm drinking whiskey. That doesn't
Ah,
give too much
no.
energy.
I think whiskey will have the opposite effect.
Oh, it was a downer. But nicotine's an upper, so.
Okay.
I always thought nicotine was a downer, but my doctor told me it wasn't. So
Oh.
that's sleep problems. He said, try to smoke less.
Yeah, I suppose if the nicotine's kind of keeping your heart pumping a bit more. Yeah, this could probably stop you from sleeping so well.
I always thought it was a downer, just like alcohol and weed.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's all bad substances. People don't do drugs.
True.
And if you do it small amount, certain occasion.
Oh yeah, anything in small amounts, not too bad.
And know what you are doing.
Yeah.
My country is quite liberal at drugs. You can bring anything at this this desk, and they test it for you beforehand to tell you what you have and if it's not toxic, or they give you something that's not what you think it is.
Ah, that's good.
And then they just no cops, anything. They just give it back to you and you can use it.
Oh,
I never used that system, but I know it's there.
well, that's good because it keeps you safe if you are using those things, and then
Yes.
it's probably the best way to go about it. So, well, we don't want people harming themselves. We'd rather look after them.
People will use it anyway, so
Yeah.
no. But I've heard the UK is one of the more stricter countries when it comes to drug use.
Yeah, it's getting better. They're getting more relaxed. Not necessarily with that sort of like if you're stopped and you're found to have something, they're more likely to just take it off you, tell you off, and send you on your way. Compared
Yeah,
to like before, they would have taken you in, processed you, got your details, and maybe kept you in. But now it's like too much hassle. Just don't do it again.
they just probably just tell you where you can use it.
Yeah, I know there's like sort of safe sort of areas where some people can go to use stuff and not put themselves at risk. And like even if you use needles, there's places that will give you clean needles. If you are going to use a needle, at least use a clean one.
Yeah, but that's that's another level, you know.
Yeah, it's something sort of you shouldn't get to the point of that. If you are going to, at least be safe with it until you can get away from doing it.
When you're at the point you need to use needles, you're not the type of person anymore that
Yeah,
like do something at the festival.
true.
It's sad, you know. Anyone that wants to come to Mine 78,
Yeah,
I don't think
I have the same problem as before.
I'm not sure which mine I'm in because I've got a mini map hiding at the moment.
Oh, you are in the mine.
I'm in the mine, yes.
Mini map.
Mini map. If I download the mod that puts a mini map in the top corner, but it hides the mine number.
Well,
There you are. Found you.
and it worked without me having it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is quite, let's say, liberal in what it allows and doesn't allow with multiplayer, unless it changes a lot, you know.
Yeah, I suppose it just changes my experience, but doesn't change the game.
That's a diamond. You should take it. It sells for a lot.
Oh, okay. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, those are great. Eventually, you can get this item that duplicates gems.
Oh, okay.
And in my main, like my current duo with Lisa, we have very big diamond farms. We have a constant income of millions.
Oh, wow.
There's like hundreds of things producing diamonds every couple of days.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
There's like no limit to our money.
Oh, running low on energy. Can I eat something?
You can if you have something. That's my problem. I don't have anything. Yeah, you can eat that.
How do I eat that? What button do I want to press? Eat parsnip.
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Oh well. I just noticed the last couple of messages on my glimmers were in Dutch.
Ah,
I don't hope it scares people away. The whole chat is Dutch. Ah, new boots.
nice.
I like boots. I haven't worn my boots in a while. IRL, I mean.
I don't actually. Well, the only boots I've got are kind of like walking boots. I don't have any fancy boots.
No, mine aren't fancy either. Just they're comfortable and sturdy.
Yeah, I suppose that's all they need to be.
Yes. I always wore them to festivals and stuff. Because sneakers are nice, but they're not for the like standing all day in muddy grounds.
True.
But
After this day, I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
yeah, we're gonna brush our teeth.
Cool.
It's very important, clean teeth. Nice.
Oh, well, then next, that's a lot of walking.
Noise.
By the way, when you Brits drive a car, what's on like the speed? Is it miles or kilometers?
Miles.
And is it the same miles as the US use, or?
I think so, yeah.
Alright. Because I know you've got multiple types of miles.
Yeah, I think they're the same. I know sort of a lot of measurements are different, but I think those ones are the same.
But like a mile on sea is different than a mile on land, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. The sea measurement is a lot different.
Yeah, kilometers is more easy. Yeah, I'm used to it.
Mm.
It helps.
Yeah, I know kilometers is more kind of popular in the rest of Europe.
Yes. I don't know what they use in Asia. Mix is having some static again.
Oh, is the fans coming through?
Oh, yes, yeah. I can understand you have
I'm
a
gonna go
fan.
brush my teeth, so be right back.
I
Okay.
can understand you have a fan in this weather, yes.
Well, that's just for the laptop, so it doesn't burn.
Oh, also understandable.
Yeah.
But you are like somewhere between us and the US. You do use miles, but you do use
Yeah.
Celsius, etc.
Yeah, we're a little bit mixed up. We kind of use some of that measurement and this measurement, and like we would use meters, but we would use miles. We can measure in kilometers, but we won't necessarily do like travel in kilometers. We'll do travel in miles, but then maybe measure in other things in kilometers. But we will drive in miles per hour.
Ah,
And we will measure things in centimeters and millimeters, but then also in inches. So it's like having to learn both forms of measurement, and knowing that a meter is so many yards, and so many yards is a mile. Yeah, but it's a lot of the. I think a lot of modern things are in meters now. There's not so many inches or feet. But we still use miles. We haven't quite using kilometers yet.
what like about weight, like kilograms or?
Yeah, kilograms. Kilograms for food items. Pounds for people.
Kilograms in the doctors and hospitals. Is that?
Oh yes, medically kilograms then. Domestically in pounds.
But like items, like how heavy, let's say, a car is, or a.
I'm not sure how.
Or yeah, we're coming back to it again, but like yeah, maybe that's the same like food.
Yeah, so foods is definitely in kilograms, like grams and kilograms.
Let's say they busted a big like cocaine shipment, but what do they say in the news? Kilograms or
Kilograms, yeah, they'd be like sort of like 100 kilograms, or would they say pounds? I don't know.
Well, at least you know both because
Yes, we deal in pounds, stones. I only use stones with people. because it's £14 to a stone. But then we typically measure everything else in kilograms.
It's such a weird for me. It's such a weird how do you say number too. There's 14 in this, et cetera.
Yeah.
Same with miles and stuff. Everything in Europe is like divided or multiplied by 10 or like tens, like 100.
Yeah.
Like a kilometer is 1,000 meter.
Oh yeah, it's very easy to break it down.
Yeah. Same with for me Celsius. It's way easier than Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think-
We've got 0, 100, and everything in between. And
I think fortunately there's only a few countries that use Fahrenheit.
there's the US, and
Yeah, I think there's at least somewhere else that uses Fahrenheit, but most of the
Maybe
world
Fahrenheit.
uses Celsius.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw like a map once, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is all the countries that use this measurement, this country that uses that, and there's UK in the middle that uses some of this and some of that.
Well, we're waiting on Lisa anyway, so I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
It sounds very German, but I know the Germans use Celsius.
Okay.
US, Liberia, that's in Africa.
Okay, yeah.
The Bahamas,
Yeah.
Belize, Micronesia, Antigua and Barbuda, I don't know what it is. The Cayman Islands, Bermuda. Isn't Bermuda British soil?
I don't know. It might be one of these territories that's kind of
St. Kitts and Nevis, never heard of that either.
St. Kitts. Yeah. These are like little islands, basically, aren't they?
Turks and Caicos Island, the Marshall Islands, the British Virgin Islands, so those definitely belong to the British.
Yeah. They're off the coast of America, but they're technically British.
Yeah, same with Falklands, Palau or something, and Montserrat. But when you count down from Micronesia, all the other places have less than 100,000 people living there. That's less than my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So, and then at top there's like Liberia with 5 million people, which isn't that much compared to my or your country.
Yeah.
And then there's US with 314 million people.
Yeah. That's gonna be the bulk of it there.
Yeah, that's US. It's they like to do their own thing anyway.
Yeah, it's interesting to find these things out. It's like, okay, where does this happen?
I wonder though now, because my friend Pokey Day, we haven't talked to in a while. She only knows Fahrenheit, but he's from Puerto Rico. So I wonder if this website counts Puerto Rico as US soil.
Possibly.
I know the people from Puerto Rico will not like that.
Yeah, I think there's one or two places that would prefer not to be under the US umbrella, but still technically
They
are.
Which is the other?
I think like Hawaii, I suppose they're technically America, but they have
And they're a state.
yeah.
Yeah.
But because they're like an island, they kind of distance themselves a little bit, but still follow some American federal laws.
And it's all made by you people. US. No, that's not completely true. We had a big hand in that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's quite a few countries had a hand. Like the French.
We used to own
Spanish.
New York until the British took it.
Hmm.
We traded it for Suriname. That used to be yours.
Ah.
It used to be New Amsterdam, and then you named it after York.
I think it would have been better to keep in New Amsterdam.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, both of our countries were good at colonizing.
Mm. It is interesting. I haven't actually been properly to New York. I've like landed in the airport and then flew back out again. It's like a layover. But I've been to Boston, um, which is sort of not too far from New York, and it's interesting to see because a lot of the buildings in Boston look very much like the older buildings in the UK
Huh.
because they would have been built probably around the same sort of time.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, this area looks very British, like an old British kind of building structure. And it would make sense having like early British settlers in that part of the country.
Mm.
But then sort of you go a bit further inland away from the coast and it's very different and looks more what you would consider to be American.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna brush my teeth, but with my last sentence, I might make some yeah, God and country loving Americans angry. But
Mm.
Americans are basically just British people that didn't like the monarchy,
Yeah, pretty much. Just British people that wanted to do their own thing.
Yeah. But I'll be Lisa's back, so now I will brush the teeth and then
Okay.
we continue.
No, I definitely want to go back to Boston at some point. Actually see it a bit more. And to run around doing things on a schedule kind of takes away a little bit. Boston Harbour is quite nice. Remember going grabbing some lobster with my American friend Mad Max. Took me to one of his favourite lobster places in the harbour.
I'm gonna wait until I continue when Jeffrey's back.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, where was the convention centre? Was near the harbour. It's quite a nice area. It's a nice big convention centre. And you get to see the harbour where the tea was dumped. I wanted to go and sort of take a selfie of me crying over lost tea bags. I didn't get a chance. So I'd like to, if next time I go to America, I might drop into Boston, have a look around there. Wouldn't mind seeing New York. It seems a bit too busy for my liking. Too rush.
I think somewhere last week I found out that some Americans actually make tea by microwaving water.
Yeah, I've seen that. It makes every British person kind of shudder to think you heat water in a
Yeah,
microwave.
me too, and I'm not even a tea person.
No, it does
I
change.
mean,
Yeah.
I kind of like tea. I just prefer coffee, but I don't mind tea. But when
Yeah.
I want tea, I want good boiled water
Hmm.
and the time for the tea to, how do you say that?
Brew
Yes, brew.
brew the tea.
Yeah, I don't want it microwaved.
No, I think it changes the taste of the water when you microwave it as well. It kind of there's something happens to it compared to when you boil
Yeah.
it. It tends to purify the water when you boil it. When you microwave it, something doesn't taste right.
Yeah,
But yeah, I found that sort of. It seems to be that because most Americans don't seem to have kettles like electric kettles. so they don't have a means to quickly boil water. So if they want to boil water, they have to put it on top of the cooker stove, and it would take like 10 minutes to boil the water before they can pour tea.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I suppose it's quicker for them just to microwave it, but it's not right. It's not right.
Yeah, that's not right. Something that made me really angry, that's just years ago, was that I found out that some people they make coffee and sometimes they forget they have coffee, so they just put it in a microwave.
Oh, and just warm it up again.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's.
it's just
I did that once with tea. I left the tea and I'm not wasting the tea. I'll microwave it and then regretted it afterwards. And went, no, this doesn't taste right.
yeah. I don't actually mind cold tea. Of course, I prefer it warm. But if I forget about it, I'm not gonna microwave it. You know.
No, I'd rather drink a
I'm just
cold tea.
yeah,
And the thing is, I suppose with coffee, it doesn't matter if coffee goes cold because you can get cold coffee anyway.
hmm
It's not quite bad. Cold tea just isn't quite as nice, whereas cold coffee, you still have that flavour there. It's just not warm.
yeah. Of course, I want my coffee warm, but if it turns cold, I'm not gonna microwave it.
No, no.
Definitely not doing that. Same with tea. I rather drink both drinks cold, and coffee still keeps its flavor. And tea, of course, it's better warm, but cold, it's still okay.
Yeah. It's quite often sort of I'll make a. So I mostly drink tea, and Nick's mostly drinks coffee. So I'll make a tea and a coffee, and we'll start playing a game, and we'll both forget about our drinks and go, we better drink the tea and coffee, and by that point it's usually cold. So we've got used to drinking. It's not like cold, but it's not so hot anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Not like freezing cold, like it's out of the fridge, but more like cool down cold. You know,
Yeah.
still not very cold, but
Yeah, it's usually we got I got some nice mugs that tend to hold the heat quite well. So we
nice.
got used to sort of picking it up like half an hour later, and it's still kind of a warmish. So yeah, that's been quite good. Because yeah, we don't necessarily drink it straight away, like sort of from its hottest. We'll leave it for a moment, like play a game, or go off and watch something, and then completely forget we have the drink.
Yeah.
So it's becoming quite a common thing. And I even do it myself. If I make myself a tea, and then I'll start cooking in the kitchen, and I'll be too busy focused on the cooking, and then I put everything on the plate and turn around, and there's a cold cup of tea that I made before I started. But Nick's tries to remind me, go, oh, you have tea, you need to drink it. Squeaky Rat, hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. We're just waiting for one of our friends to come back. We'll carry on with the game. How are you doing, Squeaky Rat? Do we still have a Nix? I see a flash.
Yeah, I'm
You're still there. Good. Good. Glad to hear it, Squeaky Rat.
And he's back.
Jeffrey's back.
Yes.
Here we go.
Back and loud as ever.
Yep.
I had to tell my father that what do you say? Walked into my father in the living room, which isn't that difficult to do in our house, because we share the living room.
Yeah.
And we share most things. But yeah, he just finished rebuilding our whole backyard after 15 years. With a lot of, how do you say, like wood, wooden fences and stuff.
Okay.
completely rotten, you know, after we've been living here for 14 years.
Ah, kind of like
So yeah.
the full renovation of the garden.
Yeah, and we did stone this time because it doesn't rot, and
Yes.
he did a calculation for like if he all the wood he needed, it would have cost like if he wanted like hardwood, so it wouldn't rot anymore. It would have cost like more than €1,000,
Oh wow.
and he didn't really, how do you say?
Couldn't afford €1,000.
Well, he could afford it, but you know it's not fun to spend €1,000. But he was planning on because you know it had to be done, and then he found out that the same amount, like same height and like length in stone,
Yep.
it cost us less than €300 for the whole garden. So
Oh right.
that's better. It was quite heavy to lift, but
Can someone get the cats in water?
I will.
I forgot my watering can.
Yeah, I got it.
But you know,
Okay, cool.
stone is even sturdier and rod's even less than hardwood. So. Not in Stardew. Though. In Stardew Valley, hardwood is the strongest fence. Stone degrades
Right.
before hardwood does,
Okay.
which doesn't make much sense to me. But maybe there's some logic behind that.
Yeah. Whether they game developers felt.
There's one developer. You know, this whole game, design, development, everything is one guy.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a concerned ape. He made everything himself. Designs, you know, the sprites, sounds, everything.
That's really cool.
Making another game.
Yeah, but chocolate. I can't wait.
Yeah, that'd be
Same.
fun. It's,
Instead
it's,
of... Huh?
sorry, carry on.
No, you.
So the design's quite simple, but got plenty of detail in there at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
nostalgic from this. I remember like Japanese RPGs on like the NES and SNES in this style. Like old Pokemon, you know? The first Pokemons that had like color.
Yes.
I'm guessing since I never played a Pokemon game in my life.
Yeah, it's got the same. It's the kind of your adventure scroller type of game where it's it's kind of nostalgic because it's all pixelated and simple graphics, but it doesn't make it any less enjoyable to have lower graphics.
I wouldn't even call this low, it's different. I actually think I would like this game less if it was like 3D.
Yeah, same.
I don't like Dimitri, so I'm insulting him now.
Yeah.
In the cut. I don't like the dude. He's very. What do you say? Like he's up on a high horse. I'm the scientist and I look down.
Okay, right.
That's my opinion, but I like most. I dislike a lot of people, both IRL and in game.
What year are you guys in? This is year 1. Yeah, this is only the 4th stream we played for this. We only play on Wednesdays, Squeaky Rat.
What's that?
Sorry, Squeaky Rat in my Twitch.
That's a nice name.
It is, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't play very often, so every Wednesday for a couple of hours. We like
Well,
rats. Rats are cool.
I wouldn't mind another day, but you know, I don't think it's really possible.
No,
I
being
wouldn't
busy.
mind.
Yeah, I used to have a lot of rats at one point. I've had a total of what did I have? So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 adult rats over my time, and one of those rats had 6 babies.
Is one of you in the mines, by the way?
I was in the mines, but I got attacked by a lot of bats and nearly died.
The lower parts are dangerous.
You never had a rat? Oh, hopefully you can have a rat at some point, Squeaky Rat. They are such adorable, loving creatures.
You know what my problem is with rats? They don't have very long lifespan, I've heard.
No, very short life, like 2-3 years average.
I can't handle that, you know.
There's a lot of love in a small package, and they don't have much time to give it to you.
Yeah, that's my problem, you know. I can't stand, you know, pets dying. And if it happens every 2 or 3 years, I'm going insane.
How long have you been playing Stardew? So this particular Stardew playthrough, we've only been playing for 4 weeks. Let's say 1 day a week. But yeah, it's the 4th week this one.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is.
But I've had Stardew and play Stardew over a number of years. But this particular playthrough has only been 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen Endgame, I think, 5 or 6 times, maybe more.
You're quite a veteran Stardew player.
Yes, it's my go-to game for whatever. Take the mind of a lot of things. It's very.
So Squeaky Rat, you can hear Jeffrey in the voice chat. We're playing on his save file. This is a modified map and a few other things.
Well, I just hosted it's our save file, you know.
Yeah.
I never played alone.
Yeah, I tried playing alone, but I don't really play for very long.
Well, I've seen this game a lot of times alone. It sucks. My first save file's corrupted.
Oh no.
Yeah, I used a mod on there that gives you more pets, you know, more cats and more dogs.
Oh yes.
Now we only have 1 cat or 1 dog.
Sorry, bat got me.
That one didn't work with a new update, and since then it's no bueno. I should stop saying no bueno because it makes me hungry.
Yeah. Next time you have some brainios, you have to say have brainios.
Yes. Ja bueno, which is Dutch word.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
brainio.
Ja is Dutch in Dutch word. Yes.
We have 9 free melon seeds in the museum right now.
I don't think we can check that today anymore.
Yeah, cross-platform Stardew would be pretty cool. We're playing on PC at the moment, which allows us to obviously have the mods.
I don't think it's crossplay.
No. I suppose if there's differences in the code across different versions, but then without really knowing exactly how online play works, so long as you have a position on the map that you say, well, player 2 is at this point, player 3 is at this point. You don't really have to have the code doing much else.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind owning this game on more platforms, but
I have this on Nintendo Switch, so it's quite like a chill game to sit back and play, no matter where you are.
yeah, my main problem with it was like I'm someone that mostly, if I have the option, I will buy a physical copy for a console. I just, you know, maybe like old timer in that, you know.
Yeah, I like having physical. Like, where possible, I'll buy the disc. It's like a cheap deal online. I can get it a lot cheaper digitally. Then yeah, I'll buy it digitally. But if I really want the game, I'll spend the extra money and buy it on the disc or cartridge.
That was the big problem here, you know. I could buy the disc version for 60 euros, I remember, on
Okay.
PS4 back then.
Yeah.
And this one was on summer sale on Steam for 6 euros. And I was like, yeah, I can really buy one for myself and Lisa.
Yeah.
And it's only, what's 12? 6? 12, 6, 5, 5, 6. You can put that's 20% of the price, you know.
Yeah, that's the
Not
thing.
bad.
Is sort of getting games digitally, especially on Steam, is you can only you only have to spend a few euro, spend a few pounds, and you can get a lot of games.
Not always. Not.
Hmm.
I remember my friend, old friend of mine, current friend. It's you never know who's watching.
Hmm.
Wait, now I've said enough, basically.
Squeaky Rat, what platforms do you play Stardew on? Is it, I've got it on PC and Nintendo Switch.
You can even have it on phone.
Can you?
Yeah, it has iOS and Android releases.
Oh right, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. How heavy is this game? You know.
Hmm. As well as the another advantage for this game being kind of more of a simplified graphical look is that it doesn't take a lot of power.
You know what's weird? What was very weird to me, like when the new GTA HD remake from like San Andreas, Vice City, and 3 came out.
Oh yeah.
I said it in the wrong order.
Hmm.
They released it for iOS too,
Oh.
and it's heavier than the old PS2 version, you know. And just to imagine that my current phone is stronger than my console, that was one of the
Yeah.
most at that moment was something that was maybe the most powerful toy I had, you know, compared to my old Nokia and my Game Boy.
Well, yeah. Well, if you think the price of a phone compared to the price of a games console, like
Mm,
you can spend 1,000 on a phone and like
yeah.
400 on a games console.
Yeah, I don't spend thousands on my phones, luckily.
Hmm.
Almost.
Almost, yes. Yeah.
You're very close with her. iPhones are expensive.
Yeah, but I'd never do like the iPhone Plus or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the processor in a phone these days is so powerful. It's like I think most of modern phones have like a quad core processor.
I've got more RAM in my phone than I had in my first gaming PC.
Hmm, that's crazy. I think I must have about like 8 gig in my phone.
Yeah, same. I have 8 gig, and my very first gaming PC had 4.
Yeah,
It was in like 2005 or whatever.
yeah.
It's different time.
It makes sense to say how expensive phones are because it's not just a phone. It's a pocket computer that can dial people and make phone calls.
It's more of like an evolutionary PDA than on the phone itself. I think it's more like they put like the phoning, the SIM card in a PDA.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had I still have it somewhere. Like it's kind of the first idea of a smartphone. It was a PDA, but you could put a SIM card in it. It was so heavy and bulky. It's had like a massive lump of an aerial coming out this PDA, and sort of had like a little leather pouch you could strap onto your belt to carry it like a holster. Yeah, that was quite fun to start with. It wasn't very fast, and I thought, well, I prefer my actual phone that can't run apps to like make texts and calls, and then use this just for PDA stuff.
Yes.
But I could have put my SIM card in and used it that way.
Well, I remember my father getting a PDA from his work. I was like 6 or 7 back then. And that thing was so cool. It's probably nothing compared to what we have now on like even the cheap smartphones. But
If I find it again, I'll have to look up what the spec is and compare it. And go, okay, what could you actually run on this? See,
sorry.
it definitely wouldn't have had Android. It was a HP, so it would have been like a Windows CE, I think.
Yeah, Windows used like Microsoft used to have like his phone like OS, right? Used to.
Yeah.
That's gone, right?
Yeah, they dropped that. They stopped doing it. So they were gonna have like I think it's around the same time as Windows 8. So they had like Windows 8 on like computer, on laptop, on tablet, on phone. And yeah, all that does big colourful squares.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
No, no.
I never had it myself, but I've seen it with friends. So.
You can see what they're doing. They try to make a operating system for a phone and then make it work on a PC. So kind of do it backwards.
Yeah, don't do that.
No. And there was such
Sorry.
there was such an upset with people say, well, where is our start menu? There's no menu. That menu that pops up, where's it gone? So they had to put the menu back in. Because they replaced it with just these coloured squares. Max.
I was talking to Umit some while ago, like when I was like 14, which is more than a decade ago.
Yeah.
For you, it's a couple of decades.
That's a bit.
Yes. No offense, I just try to make myself
No
feel...
offense, he's just calling you old. No offense.
I'm just trying to make myself feel a bit younger than I am. No.
Well, you're still old, Jeffrey. No offense.
No, but I was talking to Umit about how when I was 13, 14, like Umit and I, we, I don't know, a couple of months apart, when we got like some high-end gaming PCs, both of us, we saved up a lot for, and then we had 8 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
And just people being wide-eyed, like, whoa, we put 8 gigs of RAM. That was a lot back then.
Yeah.
Now it's not much. I think it's okay. I think you can still get away
I'm dating
with
Leo right now.
modern games. But
Nice. Yeah. Well, yeah, 8 gig's kind of the minimum now. It's like, well, anything less than 8 gig is like, it's not gaming PC.
But Elon Musk had something on Twitter a while ago that the computer they used to put people on the moon with was 6 kilobytes of RAM.
Oh yeah, it's less than a phone. I think what you're holding in your hand as a phone has more power than what took people to the moon.
Yeah.
So it was just basically a calculator. It was just there to check numbers and make sure the numbers are okay. And, it didn't do much else. It wasn't really there to kind of do anything fancy. Just make sure they got there.
Oh, we're quite fast with the letters. I don't mind that. By the way, Erik ten Hag, the old Ajax trainer, he's not doing well with Manchester.
No, we had high hopes, but
No, he's not. He was better in our country.
yeah, maybe it's the players just aren't the same kind of. It's not the same kind of play he's used to, maybe.
Well, it's a completely different culture here, you know,
Yeah.
compared to
Yeah.
England.
I know
Also,
that-
England is way heavier.
I know, like the way European teams play football differs to like the English league, and so there's different paces, different strategy. I know sort of a lot of the European teams play a lot faster. They're kind of more focused on different things, whereas I know the English league tends to take a bit more time and sort of be a bit more endurance, kind of sort of pace it a bit more.
Yeah, as long as it's not purely defense football, I don't like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of the recent managers for Manchester have just been defensive.
Yeah, like Italians play.
Hmm.
Italians do that a lot. They just, defend, and a lucky breakout, and then defend the 1-0, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It's boring to watch as a viewer.
You want something interesting?
Well, Spanish is like that as well.
Ah.
Yeah, well, The only match I watch from Spanish football is Barcelona against Madrid, and it's always very aggressive.
Ah,
Yeah, those are both not like the defend.
No,
But
I'm
the
out of energy,
other
so I'm going back up.
you have no energy no more.
No energy anymore.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get there because it's only 2. But
Cool.
yeah, I'm exhausted too. I'm gonna flee too. All these hours. Nah, nah, we're a bit out.
Yeah, so it's. Like, I don't watch a lot of football, but I like it to be interesting, sort of exciting.
Yeah, but your father watched Manchester, right?
He watches Wolverhampton, which is
Uh,
like a Midlands team.
mm. Oh yeah, you like Manchester, but the thing I had in common with your father was Formula One.
Yes, yeah,
Ah,
he's a Formula One fan.
yeah. Well, that's a break now.
I just hate Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yes, he doesn't like Chelsea
I
no
think we
more.
can all agree on that one.
I hate Chelsea. I dislike Tottenham, but
Yeah, but the thing
I
is,
don't necessarily hate them because even though they beat us in Champions League, it wasn't as horrible as what Chelsea did, and I just fucking hate Chelsea.
they won. They won.
They won, yes.
Yeah,
No referee shit. They just won, and it
They got
sucked for
lucky,
us.
but they won, you know.
But Chelsea do they say they bribed the referee. Yeah, that's not fun.
no, end up winning through money.
Mm.
But as long as we hate Chelsea in this stream, then
Yep, this is a Chelsea hating stream.
yes.
Let's get some more energy back.
Oh, have you visited the spa already?
Sorry,
The spa,
the spa.
hot spring, spa,
Ah, no, I haven't.
bathhouse. It regenerates your energy.
Oh, okay.
It's to the north a bit.
And it's way faster than staying in bed.
Oh, right, okay.
Very fast.
Maybe we should show them where the spa is.
We can do that, yeah. You want to see where the spa is now?
Yeah.
Wait, I will do one. So, okay. Let's go. Our next one is C2.
Yeah. Go next
Let's
behind
wait.
us.
Next. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope we don't all die because we've been in the spa for too long. Because at 2 a.m. exactly, we will. Sometimes I wish IRL was like that. You know?
Yeah, 2 a.m. I usually just
No
fall
insomnia.
asleep.
Just, you have till 2 a.m. and if you don't sleep, then it will just happen.
Don't be awkward when you're on the toilet at
I just wonder how time zones will work then. No?
Ah, okay. I haven't been up here before.
And to the left. And then just in. And
they also have the bathhouse mod, right? Yes, they have the mod.
yeah, Nix can't go in the same door as we can.
Ah.
That's not allowed. Yeah, if you don't use the mod, this place is just a big grey pool. I don't like that.
It's ugly.
Hmm?
Without the mod.
And if you stand still in this, you will close your eyes and you will regenerate health, energy quite fast.
Oh wow, it is going fast. So that's good. So because it's quite close to the mines, or at least close to the mines than the.
Yeah, it's convenient.
Yeah.
I didn't see Nix enter.
Oh yeah, Nick's definitely went into the changing room. I didn't see
Yeah.
into the spa.
You can't enter her changing room, I think.
No.
I know. Unless you have a female character. It's the only thing that's gender segregated here, I think.
Oh.
Since
Right. Let's head back then, 'cause it's 11 o'clock. I can see Nick's moving on the way back.
gameplay-wise, it doesn't matter. And like, have you played Cyberpunk?
I've got Cyberpunk. I've made a character, but I've not actually played through.
I mean, there's a lot of like things you like romance options you can only do if you're a male or a female. Like some characters just are interested in only women, some are only interested in men, etc.
Right.
Which of course is very normal, but in Stardew everyone's bisexual.
Yeah.
But it's quite convenient,
Yeah.
gameplay-wise. As long as they're single, you can pick whoever you want.
And Leah is taken. I'm officially dating her.
Ja, achthoudjes.
En bloemen.
Ik heb 3.
Ooh, level 3 miner.
Hey,
Wat? Huh?
ha, noob.
Ja, dat is niet mijn stijl, hè?
Nee.
Alright, should we do one more day and then see how that goes?
Yeah, sure. 10 is a nice round number.
It's be a sunny day tomorrow, apparently.
Yeah, I don't like sun in this game. Well, I do, but rain means no. Like 1 second of Dutch. Wilde ik die paper date van mijn eigen quest voor George? Of
Wat?
die paper die ik heb gepland, is die voor George?
Voor George en voor de community center.
Oké, dan heb ik er nu 2. Die is er bij.
Nou is er voor iedereen 1 peper van de wagen.
What did you all plant, Paul and Nix?
Planted some, what are they, melon?
No,
And some peppers.
no. Okay, you've got peppers. Then you have to save 1 pepper. At some point we get a quest from a dude
Okay.
that has pain in his knee, and the only thing that helps is a pepper rubbing on it, so he will pay you for a
Okay.
pepper. So keep 1 until you get the quest.
Cool.
Did you buy anything yet, Nix? Land?
You're muted on Discord, by the way, Nix.
There we go.
Yeah.
No,
No?
no. I'm literally just using Mixy. I find.
You should plant some. You should do whatever you want, of course. This game is not about you should, you can. Everything.
I keep forgetting the watering can. I get Inex.
So I've got a couple of geodes. Need to go to the blacksmith for that, don't I?
Yeah. You can get some nice stuff from it. Sometimes not. Depends.
Got a magma geode.
You mostly get useful stuff. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Let me check, by the way. Maybe on the 11th there's a festival, and festivals never take long.
Okay.
So we might do that one. If I'm correct, it was either the 11th or another day. Oh wait, you wanted to stop after this day, right?
Yeah, we can stop after this day and sort of make sure we
Yeah,
have a early
that's,
night.
but that's okay. Then next week we'll do the festival.
Yeah.
You all got a gold cauliflower from Lisa, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
You have to take that to the festival and put it in the big soup,
Okay.
and then you will get a lot of friendship with everyone,
Right.
which always is a nice thing.
It's a 30-year-old fountain, apparently.
Oh, yeah, from that cutscene.
Hmm.
Like, it's a mine day again for me. Did you guys have a new play planned now, by the way, or not?
You play plan.
You know what?
Yeah, play, stage play.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, we. It looks like we're going to do Beauty and the Beast in February.
nice.
Any roles? Roles already like.
Not yet. But Nyx might be playing the witch.
Is there a witch in it?
Yeah, there's a witch that curses the beast.
Yes.
I can't remember the movie.
I also watched the live action one from Beauty and the Beast. I really liked that one actually.
Wasn't that with? What's the name?
Emma Watson?
Then not the one I had in mind. Which one did I have in mind? Jessica Alba.
Oh, okay.
I'm completely wrong.
Mhm.
Emma Watson. That's Harry Potter. Yes.
Yes. It's a very good movie. She did a very good role as Beauty. Especially her interaction with Gaston. It's very sassy.
I wouldn't mind seeing it. So.
No, Nyx read the script for The Witch and was very convincing.
Nice. You're gonna be Gaston? Or?
There isn't a gap in the script.
No, there's not actually Gaston in this one.
Oh.
There's you got Beauty's mother, who kind of also doubles as her father. You got Beauty's brother. Yeah, Beauty.
Is that just a thing, or is that like an LGBT team in there?
I think that's just because the typically the mother character is played by a man in most of these. So cool. So there's a male actor who plays the big mother character. So I think they're saying, okay, because it's a man, they can be a man at the same time as being a woman.
Is that like a tradition, like Peter Pan is a woman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
never-
so it's tradition to have the opposite gender playing that role.
There's literally a, if someone wants to come to the mine at 87, there's a diamond that only needs one more hit.
Oh, okay, I'm on my way.
But I can't hit it, I literally have no energy. I can't even run anymore. My character is so slow now from exhaustion that there is a chance that I won't even make it to the house at this point, and it's only 5 p.m. No, not good.
No, yeah, it's a different kind of cast of characters in this this show. There's obviously got things like there's a clock, there's a table, there's a picture, and they all kind of talk. But it's not the same characters as the movies.
No, okay.
Right, it's coming down to 85.
I've never been. How do you say? I haven't seen it in a while.
No.
A lot of Disney movies. I've seen Peter Pan at least 3,000 times as a youth, I think. So I might know that by heart still. But
Yeah.
My favorite Disney movie as a kid was Little Mermaid.
Ah, nice.
I never liked the girl movies as a child.
My other fave was, hoe heet die ene? Tara en een toverkleed van het Engels.
The Black Cauldron.
Ja, Black Cauldron.
You know that one?
It doesn't ring a bell. No.
It's a little less known than the other Disney movies. A lot of complaints from parents that it was dark.
Right.
It had a darker theme and it also didn't have any songs. It's one of the only Disney movies without songs.
Oh.
And people actually died.
Yeah, it's really about this like necromancer that wants to revive an old army of skeletons, and he managed to do so. And this boy with his pet pig and a girl he meets have to like stop him.
Oh. Okay.
Parents did not agree with.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that, and he was like, yeah, like never ever show that to any children.
No.
You've
Like,
seen
it's
it?
the darkest of life.
Have you seen it next?
No. No. I did watch Watership Down when I was a child.
Yeah.
though.
Watership Down's quite traumatic.
Which one?
Watership Down. It's I think it's about a load of rabbits. That's,
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes, I remember in Dutch it's waterschapsheuvel,
Oh, okay.
which literally would be water place hill
Ah.
in Dutch. Yeah, that's no fun movie.
That was very traumatic, yes.
I also watched Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
No, I've read the book. All animals are equal. Some animals are more equal than others. Something like that. Same writer from 1984, right? Or Brave New World? I can't remember. I think 1984.
Yeah.
Can't really remember.
I think with the rabbits was very traumatizing.
Yeah, I remember watching that when I was younger and go, this is clearly not a children's movie.
I remember watching it and I was first like, oh, cute rabbits, and then the movie went on.
Have you ever seen
It's quite dramatic.
that's never been for children anyway, but have you ever seen The Boy in Striped Pajamas?
Yeah, that's not a kid's movie.
Don't know.
Well, I don't even have to like tell you what the story is about, but it's about the Holocaust, so it's not a fun movie.
Right.
But it starts with two children playing. Like basically, it's about this German general's son. He's like, let's say, a year of like 5 years old. He's playing outside. And this general is like the camp overseer, you know.
Yeah.
But his boy he doesn't know anything about it, so he's playing in the woods. And eventually, he comes to this fence, and there's another boy in a striped pajama behind the fence. And they start playing, and it doesn't end well, the movie, but. This friend of my mother's was calling my mother. I'm watching such a fun movie. It's about two boys playing through a fence, and one is wearing a pajama. My mother was like, "Yeah, just turn your TV off. It's not gonna end well.
Right.
It's no fun. It's a very sad movie."
I've seen it and I did read the book, and I'm actually always thinking about what ending was worse because the book ends differently.
Oh, right.
Well, they both end with.
They don't
no
both don't
fun.
end well, but the book.
So we're gonna stop, right?
don't know, sort of, how are you feeling, everyone? Sort of, do you want to do another day, or are you feeling tired?
Yeah.
I know.
Fine.
Are you feeling okay? We could do one more day.
Well, if we do one more day, then let's do two, because the next one is festival, and that takes only 3 minutes.
Okay, let's do
Because
that.
whenever you do a festival in this game, it immediately sends you to 10 a.m. To 10 p.m. I mean.
Right, okay.
Only the fair is very, how do you say it, interactive. So there you actually have to do stuff.
But here it
But
won't.
the other festivals, you don't have to do
You
anything.
talk to some people, you
Hog.
put the
Furnace.
Say again, sorry.
Did you figure out how to use the furnace in the end?
I'll figure out how to use a furnace. No, I've not worked out how yet.
do you want to know?
Yeah.
In
You have to have 5 of ore, so 5 copper ore or
No. To craft a furnace?
or craft.
Is
No,
it
no.
crafted?
We couldn't figure out it. Every time we tried to put his ore into the furnace, it said that he needed coal. You just need your coal in your hotbar.
Okay.
You need 1 coal and 5 of any ore, so 5 iron.
That's how we do it. Okay.
You need it all in your hotbar, and you have to put the put the ore, and the coal has to be in the hotbar. That's what Nick said.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Next, I've got a load of ore that I've just not been doing anything with.
Copper ore takes quite fast. You can literally wait on it, but you know, the better the ore, the longer it takes. I mean, the last ore you have in this game is radioactive, but then you are very like far into end game.
Right.
It takes more than a day in game, so.
Gotcha.
But we're not there yet. So.
No.
We'll get there around Christmas.
Hmm.
Well, at this pace we won't. We'll have to do Stardew Thursdays too. And Tuesdays.
Yeah.
You will have to stop doing Lego.
Yeah. That's stuff
But
I've
maybe if we make time, we can get to endgame next week.
Yeah. 24/7 Stardew.
Well, if you kept playing, I would be able to get us in endgame by tomorrow, but then there will be no sleep. It's doable. If you know what you're doing, you could finish this in 10 hours, I think.
Oh wow.
Maybe. Now, I've longer. No, I don't like your Lego streams. I like watching them.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes a certain amount of energy to stream. If you're not sort of doing much, sort of it's still. You still can't like just lay back and relax and enjoy something.
Will you cosplay to your next convention?
Sorry?
Will you be in cosplay at your next convention?
No. I keep thinking I would like to do cosplay at some point, but yeah, it usually takes a lot of time and effort, and I don't usually have either.
Well, you have to get a hook costume already.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a Kingdom Hearts character.
true. I could go as a Captain Hook. Yeah, never really thought about buying costumes from the acting.
I thought you owned it.
No, but no, yes, yeah. I own most of it. There's 1 or 2 little bits I had to borrow. So like the coat I own, shirts, trousers, obviously the hair. But a few of the accessories I don't own, so I'd have to borrow those.
No, you didn't wear a wig, right? Or did you?
like a big frilly bib. I had to borrow that. So yeah, I didn't have that, so I had to borrow the rough. Was it rough? Was it like it is a bib, I suppose. And I had a hook. I borrowed a hook.
Yeah, I was obsessed with Captain Hook as a child. I always wore like one of those plastic hooks my parents bought for me. And say,
That's cool.
the only way I can like translate that, you just call the little translation would be dress up stores. We have like stores in our country that
Okay.
specialized in dressing up.
Oh yeah.
We also,
Fancy dress, I
Yeah.
suppose. We call them.
yeah, we also call them party stores.
Or party stores. Yeah. I was obsessed with those as a child. I loved it because they had like vampire teeth and
Oh yes.
like chopped off hands and vampire capes. I loved it.
Yeah, we
I
have.
do.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, we have a lot of stores have all the Halloween kind of dress up. Just there might be like supermarkets will just have a section of vampires and witches and stuff.
Yeah, we don't celebrate Halloween in our country.
Okay.
I mean, it's becoming like the theme is becoming more and more popular in like, especially like teens and young adults have like Halloween themed parties on Halloween,
Right.
but we don't go door to door
No.
because like 2 weeks after the real Halloween, we have a Dutch celebration that has children going door to door for candy. So we don't do the Halloween one because it would be kind of weird to have two so close to it.
Oh, that's
We
interesting.
call it Saint Martin's.
St. Martin's.
Yeah, it's about Saint Martin gave a piece of his cape to an homeless man or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's about generosity, so people will go as beggars. Children will beg for candy, and people will give them. And then there were like these health freak people that would give you a mandarin or orange or some
I got very
some
fat.
some
I
nuts.
hated those people.
Some nuts. You will get some walnuts as a treat, and that would make me angry as a child.
Yeah, I just wanted
Yeah,
candy.
give me chocolate.
Those guys pissed me off.
Yeah, I think they kind of do that in the UK. Sort of, they would have like give fruit rather than just candy. Some places, that's not what I wanted. But I never actually did the door-to-door thing. My parents didn't really believe it to be right to kind of go around asking for the candy. So we never did that.
On Saint Martin's you have to sing first.
Ah, okay.
You've got a couple of Saint Martin songs, and as an adult now, I've had children at my door, and at the end of the night you can't hear that song no more.
Right.
They've got like 3 songs.
Yes.
Eventually, I was like, yeah, just take the candy and go. It saves me time and your time. But if that's not a tradition.
Yeah. So you have to sit there listening to a song you don't want to hear by someone singing a song they don't want to sing.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know if all children hate. I didn't like singing as a child.
I wasn't really a fan of singing. If I had to sing, like if I was made to sing, I wasn't really happy about that.
No.
I've sang since now, doing like playing Captain Hook. I had to sing some pirate songs,
Yeah.
and that was okay because you got like loud music and it's kind of a bit easier when you're kind of performing it. But
You sang some Ailstorm for the children.
I would love to, but no, sadly no Elstone.
Good for the how to say? They're a bit too young for that. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a very big Ailstorm fan, so I don't know all the songs.
Yeah, a lot of it's talks about drinking or sort of doing naughty things while on the sea.
No. Well, you would be surprised with how young what children know,
Oh yeah.
what words and what stories.
It's surprising how much children do pick up.
Uh,
You know, there's a song I had to sing called "You Are a Pirate," and it was by this children's program originally. Was it Lazy Town?
oh, yes, Lazy Town.
But it's
I
kind of like
was
yeah. And so they got like the actors had like sort of extra kind of things to make their face different shapes and stuff. Um, but it's quite a sort of a happy, energetic kind of song in the children's program. But I know Ailstorm actually did a metal cover.
Oh,
I would have loved to do the Ailstorm version of that, but I had to do the original kids version.
yeah, I remember Lazy Town. You had like this mashup with Lil Jon, you know, the rapper.
Yeah.
That actor from Lazy Town, he died some time ago. I
Yeah.
remember quite not that old. Definitely
No.
not.
No, I never watched it, so I never really sort of knew the actor or anything. But when I heard it, I went, "Oh, that's a bit of a shame."
Yeah, I never really watched it myself. I'm too old, but I had younger cousins, so it's been on, you know, from time to time.
Hmm.
But they don't know the full storyline or whatever.
No, all I know is that it's kind of encouraging children to be more energetic, and
Yeah.
so the good guys kind of work out and have fun.
Still, it's on TV, you know. So
Hmm.
it's funny that by making them a fan of that show, they kind of encourage them to watch TV.
Yeah.
But maybe afterwards I will start doing whatever.
And Nix, was this Lazy Town something you've watched?
Yeah, I watched a little bit when I was younger.
Yeah, I'm a bit too old for that.
TV shows on when I was young.
Yeah, I think it can. I've heard it was like on like US, UK, and Scandinavian TV way earlier than in my country.
Oh.
We were a bit behind. A couple of years. So I haven't actively watched it. So everyone get your
Oh, cauliflower.
the cauliflower Lisa gave you, and what are the crops you have? With the luau will start soon.
Oh, I have radish.
Yay.
We should build a silo.
yes.
If you have a silo, your the grass you cut will immediately go in and become hay, and hay is used to feed animals when we have animals, chickens, cows, pigs.
Cool.
I'm saving up for animals and for a wedding.
Thank you. Thank you, Nick. Yeah. And animals is nice.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole also goes towards the things in the community centre.
Meow, cat, meow.
I can't even add things to the community center yet. I haven't been to the wizard yet.
No, I'm into the wizards.
I'm behind things. Normally I don't play like this.
So where do we take the cauliflower? Where's the cauliflower go?
Event to the beach,
To the beach.
but not open yet. I think it starts at 9 or 10.
Okay.
Then you take to the beach and there's this big bowl of soup in the middle.
Right. Okay.
And then you put it there and
Does everyone have their cauliflower?
I have mine.
I don't have any cauliflower.
And if we all put it there, then everyone will be happy because golden cauliflowers are one of the. It started, and then you go to the beach, and it's one of the best tasting things in this game apparently. So because you get max score if you put a golden cauliflower. It's a potluck, you know. Everyone in town put something in it.
Okay.
Ever did that in real life?
No, it's not something I've kind of come across.
Me neither. I wouldn't dare either with the people I hang out with.
No. I've heard of,
Huh?
And the neighbors.
Oh, my neighbors, they cook horribly. Just continue.
yeah, I've heard of like potlucks where people kind of add stuff in, but I've never come across it myself.
Oh.
Was near the beach, Paul?
Yeah, it's through a sequence with the sewers.
Ooh. You can miss it, so
Okay, how do I skip? Can I skip this? Or?
ask.
A little button in the corner.
Well, if you don't have to skip, I think you still have some time. But... Now, like a lot of, like my mother. Well, no, I'm biased because I'm used, I'm brought up with the food, but my mother is my favorite cook,
Right. So,
together with Lisa, of course. But most of my mother's friends and my neighbors, they cook horribly.
where's the beach? Have I lost the beach?
To the right, if you like, where are you now? Wait, I can. Okay, go to your right.
That's
Right.
right.
Yes.
I'm
I was like, where are you? But then I was like, oh, yeah, I can watch your stream. A bit up,
Go up.
up. No, right on that pad.
Okay.
And then, keep going, then down. Once you can go more down, just go down. Yes, you are there. I see you in my screen.
Oh yeah, there you are.
Yay.
You made it.
Yeah, you guys can follow me if you want. We go here, we go up here, and then you add the gold cauliflower.
Okay.
You can also put a pair of underpants in there. It's not beneficial for your heart, but you can. So tell me when I can start, when you finish with talking, or if you want to talk to me. That guy you were just talking to, George, he's the one you have to eventually get your quest to
Right. Okay.
get the pepper on his knee.
Gotcha.
I wonder if it's based on something illegal.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to put into the potluck.
No.
I've got a rat.
Oh, what?
You didn't bring your cauliflower next?
I don't have cauliflower.
I
That
think,
is
I think
I did.
Lisa put one in your chest, I think.
Yeah, put one in everyone's
Hmm.
chest.
It nothing to do about it now.
Yeah.
We still get some points. We still get points. But, tell me when I start.
I'm ready whenever.
Yeah, I'm ready to.
You two next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that soup doesn't look very appetizing from that colour.
No.
Looks like the kind of soup we make at home.
Hmm.
It's missing someone's unique voice. One person putting nothing is better than someone putting something horrible.
Yeah. It
That's,
seems like. I do have 9 hearts with Leah now.
I have 5 with Abigail. But
Yeah.
I will sleep and then we'll
Yeah.
continue next Wednesday if everyone else can, of course.
Yeah.
And we'll well maybe we can't because Lisa will be
Oh yeah, next week I will go out for dinner.
with
Okay.
my mother and some other.
Yeah, I'll do something else next Wednesday then, and then the week after we can look at Stardew.
Yeah, with a good group of women that like to go out of dinner from time to time. You know,
Oh, nice.
I'm never invited.
No.
Oh, that's cool.
Because then it's gezellig.
It's nice to go out and have dinner with friends occasionally.
Yeah, but so unless with time zone, unless she is back in 9.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, that's just for I will end game now.
Okay.
Thank you for the games. It
Yes.
was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for how do you say? Mm, I forgot the English. For the sake, right?
Yeah.
Just in case. Let's just
Yeah.
not.
No, we won't. I'll do something else next Wednesday.
Yeah,
Have you seen
can
that cult of the lamb that's on your screen? Have you seen that before?
Oh, sorry.
That cult of
I
the lamb.
actually,
Oh, I don't know what.
I think it's really cute. I want it.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until it's on like a discount, but it looks really fun. You're a
Yeah.
lamb that gets their soul sacrificed, I think, and to save you, you do like a quest for this demon, and
Yeah.
you it's very cute, but very kind of demonic occult kind of stuff.
I like that.
Yeah, it looks really cute.
But yeah, I'm gonna wait until it's discounted. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend. Oh, it's Mac too.
Yeah.
So at least I can play it. Wait, am I still alive?
yes.
Oh, goodbye, people. Goodbye. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes. Have a good night.
Have
Thanks
a
for
good
the
night.
game.
Yes. Thank you.
I'll see you at the DJ stream, and if I don't, I don't.
Yeah, I say I'm planning to, but there's a birthday on Friday, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go or not. So see how it goes.
I'll keep an eye on Discord.
Right. Yeah, other people know. Was it?
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy
Alright.
your week. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you for the games. So,
Yes, thank you.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nick.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Have a good night. Yes.
Thank you.
I'll speak to you shortly next.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you everyone for tuning in. That's the end of the Stardew Valley stream for this week. We're trying to play Stardew every Wednesday. Next Wednesday will be something different. I'm not sure what. But yeah, keep an eye on my socials. You can follow me on my Twitter, twitter.com/DJHugJunkie. Or you can join my Discord. The links to both are below on your streaming platform of choice. If you hop into my Discord, you can hang out and sort of chat between streams. Let's disconnect that. And yeah, hopefully this Friday will be a lockdown DJ stream doing a rock alternative. We're looking at a theme of music around places. So our place names, things tied to places and stuff. So that should hopefully be on Friday, but keep you posted in my Discord and on my Twitter. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night. And I'll see you folks soon. Good night.